Stephen Hawking. He was born on January 8 of 1942. He was a British scientist, teacher, and author who did pioneering work in physics and cosmology. At the age 21, while studying cosmology at the University of Cambridge, he was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. But this didn't stop him from being a great scientist. Hawking is best known for he was the first scientist to offer a cosmological theory explained from the confluence of the general theory of relativity and quantum mechanics. He theoretically predicted that black holes emit radiation, now known as Hawking radiation. He translated the complex field of cosmology and theoretical physics into the general public through famous work of scientific dissemination such as Very Short Story Time, The Great Descent, or The University of the Universe in a Nutshell. He died on March 14 of 2018 at age 76.
Marquez is a writer and a screenwriter and a journalist. He was born on March 6, 1927, in the town of Aracataca, Colombia. He was raised by his maternal grandparents, and he studied a lot, but he never finished. He published his first stories in the newspaper El Espectador. Also, he worked in the newspaper Universal as a reporter. He got married. He moved to Mexico and published his famous novel Cien Años de Soledad. He won a literary novel award in 1982. Finally, he died on 2014.
José Alberto Mujica Cordano, better known as Pepe Mujica, is an Uruguayan politician. He was president of Uruguay between 2010 and 2015. He was the first politician in South America to reach the position of president after having devoted a part of his life fighting armed injustice against the very institution of the state. His popularity and international fame were based on his humble life in the city of Montevideo, indifferent to the appearance and privilege of power. He donated almost his entire salary to social investment, so he was called the world's poorest president. Under his mandate, 3 measures were taken: the decriminalization of abortion, same-sex marriage, and legalization of marijuana under state regulation.
He is Pablo Picasso. He was born in Spain on October 25 in 1881 and died on April 8 in 1973. He was a Spain painter and sculptor best recognized by the Cubist movement. For example, he is considered one of the greatest artists of the 20th century. He participated in many artist movements around the world and exerting a great influence on other artists. In this entire life, he managed to paint 2,000 works centered in museums around the world.
Michael Jordan, better known like Air Jordan, is a former American basketball player, retired in 2003. He won 6 rings with Chicago Bulls, averaged 30.1 points per game in his entire sports career, the highest average in the league history. He won over 50 prizes throughout his career. In 1993, he retired for the first time from basketball, in order to fulfill a proposal to his recently deceased father to be a baseball player. But this didn't last long, as his level was not the same in baseball as in basketball. Actually has his own basketball team, the Charlotte Hornets.